Hello, welcome to EastEnders Revealed video essays. Today I'm going to be talking about EastEnders and the history of it. So, EastEnders is a British soap opera which was created by Julia Smith and Tony Holland, which had been broadcast on BBC One since the 19th of February 1985. Set in Albert Square in the East End of London, in the fictional borough of Walford, the programme follows stories of local residents and their families as they go about their daily lives. Walford is a fictional borough of East London, in EastEnders. The name suggests a combination of Walthamstow and Stratford, both real places in East London. Walford has a fictional London postal district, London E20, and a fictional tube station, Walford East, which is located on the EastEnders tube map in the position that's normally occupied by the real Bromley by Bow tube station. Now, the history of Walford prior to 1985. Walford was once on the site of an old Saxon village, and Walford was once in the historical county of Middlesex, but as London grew, it became a suburb of London by the mid-1800s. This development was recognised by the creation of the County of London in 1889, in which Walford would have presumably lied. All over, squares and streets sprung up. Walford was given an East End postcode. By about 1900, Walford had a population of about 100,000, and a market was established in Bridge Street, Walford, underneath a railway arc. Notable streets, as well as Bridge Street, were Albert Square, Turpin Road and George Street, and the borough gained two tube stations, Walford East Station and Walford West Station. Notable families were the Bills, the Fowlers and the Watts of Albert Square. One of the most prominent areas of the borough, the Queen Victoria Public House, opened in 1898 in Albert Square. This was one of many pubs in the area. Walford suffered a lot of bomb damage in World War II, and several Victoria streets were razed to the ground. After the war, blocks of flats were built in the early 1970s. Walford Towers, a 16-storey tower block. By this time, many people from all over the world moved to Britain and settled in London, including Walford. In 1965, the larger county, Greater London, replaced the County of London, and if Walford was not already in London, but it had remained in Middlesex, it would have at this point become part of Greater London. And by the end of 1984, Walford was quite deprived, but there was still that strong sense of community spirits, and residents blamed the deprivation on the government, especially Lou Bill 45 Albert Square. Albert Square's postcode used to be E26RF, but it is now E26PQ. And I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Come next.